Thank you very much for watching this. Okay, I want to answer a question from a person about my video on Dlink DNS NAS setup, 323 set NAS setup. It was from C. Clark. This person writes, I recently found my old DNS 323 I haven't used in 10 years. It powers up and I can hear the drives working. Can't find it on my network. Yes, it's connected. Is there software or something I need? Thanks. All right. Okay, so I am thinking a couple of things, right? In this wizard here. Oh, you can't connect to it, right? Okay. So let me think about this. Obviously, it's connected. So you have a router, switch, whatever. Okay. So what you could do is, if it's a router that you're plugged into, then you would go to the router itself, whatever router it is, and you would. Where's a good reference point, actually, right? What you're looking for is you're looking for the IP address of the IP. What am I saying? I'm saying is if you got to find the IP address of your the device, this device. So you're in your router, whatever router you have. You go in there and you look what's connected to this router, and in there it's going to be one of these ports, these IPs, right? Now, if it doesn't have an IP associated with this, most likely you got to reset it. But before you do that, take out the hard drives and then push the reset button and hold it for like 10 seconds or something like that, just to make sure that the data doesn't get wiped. And then throw back in the drives and turn it back on. And that's the IP address, obviously, right? You need to have it. That's most likely what's going on. The other thing you can think of is, like, if you can go to the website and you can't see the IP address, then it's probably the wrong IP. It probably most likely happened was you have an old IP address. Maybe you set up a 10 network or something, right, before, and now it's a one now, like you statically assigned the IP before, and now it's you signed the IP before, which is a static IP at the 10 network, and now maybe your router is a 192 whatever, and that's probably the case. Really, it's just an IP conflict. Like, you can't get to because it's not on the same network. That's pretty much most likely that's what's going on. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. So just try those steps out there and figure out and see what you can do about it. Okay, obviously. So, and lastly, I believe, so if you can't get the IP, if you can't go to the IP and get it, then you can't even talk to it. So it's not on the network, or it's the wrong IP, essentially. The device has the wrong IP. You don't know what that is. You just go to your router, figure out what the IP is, and then Bob's your uncle. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.